Good morning all. My name is Vidhi Vittal Rahate from Mauli Group of Institutions, College of Engineering and Technology, Shregaon. I am pursuing my Bachelor degree of Engineering from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I would like to present my project presentation, which is based on a Learnquest, an e-learning application. Introducing my group members, which are Dikshita Singh, Vidhi Rahate, Meghna Sutke and Neha Karade. Our entire group project is guided by Dr. Avinash Kapse sir, which is the guide of ours, and also professor and head of Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Moving on to the next part of our group presentation, our agenda of the entire presentation is contributed into some subpoints. Now I would like to introduce all the subpoints hereby only. The first subpoint of our presentation is introduction. The second one is software engineering concept applied. The third one is project overview, then requirement gathering and architecture, system design and architecture, development and implementation, testing and quality assurance, project management practices, challenge and solution, conclusion and future work, and finally the question answer session for who understand the agenda of the entire project. And I would like to start my project with an introduction, which is divided into 4 parts, that is project overview, project overview, problem statement, address. The third one is objective, and the fourth one is importance. So here I would like to start from project overview. So project overview basically describes how overall what the project actually is. So I would like to tell that this project focus on developing an e-learning app that delivers quality education through digital means. By the means of computer, by the means of laptop, we can grab the education. The second problem statement which we address during the entire formation, for which we address to make such an application, is traditional classroom learning often lack of personalized attention, flexible pacing and on-demand access to study materials, make it difficult for students with diverse learning styles and schedules to achieve their full potential. Moving on to the example, like if children miss a school of one day, then the children has to face a lot of things, that incomplete homework and missing the school will lead their syllabus back out, and also many more problems. So by the means of this application, the student will be in a honor to get that more efficient working load and had a study material which is already uploaded online, so it cannot be give the pressure to the teachers and a student for their study materials. So basically calculating about that, the third point will explain it more. The objective of the project is the primary the primary objective of an e-learning app is to provide accessible, flexible and interactive educations to the learner anytime, anywhere. Like whenever the children wants to learn new things, he can learn it anytime, anywhere, like any also it aims to enhance learning through digital content such as video, quiz and assignment, self-supported paced learning, and offer a personalized experience that caters to a different learning styles and need. Many times it may often held that children are bored through one-on-one interaction, and also unable to concentrate for a long hour of time in at a same space. So these digital content such as video will make them encourage about the study habits. And the second one thing is quizzes, so that they can be able to check their mental ability, and assignments so that they complete their work on deadlines. And the third one, why the project is important. So moving on to the importance of the project, the e-learning app makes education accessible, flexible and affordable. Accessible in the way that student can access it from your phone, laptop and from anywhere. Flexible in the sense that anytime, anywhere. Affordable is in less price, more benefit will be given to the student. They support self-paced learning. Self-paced learning is such a thing that the children wants to prepare by their own self. Engage user throughout interactive content. Like if the UI of the website is too good, the person will visit it once, twice, thrice to see the content and all. So that will make the study easy and good, and allow learning anytime, anywhere. As we discussed is first that it is flexible. And the second agenda of this presentation was a software concept applied. First of all, let's just discuss in short that what is a software concept. So moving on to software concept, developing an e-learning application required a solid understanding and application of several fundamental software engineering concepts. The process begins with the software development life cycle, that is SDLC, which guides the systematic development of the system of the application. This cycle includes stages such as requirement analysis, system design, implementation, testing, deployment and maintenance, which are the main pillars of building any application. During the requirement analysis phase, developers gather functional and non-functional needs from the stakeholders like student, teacher and administration. Here we have discussed two things, that the stages of the SDLC cycle, and second one is the requirement analysis phase, that to whom the project should be delivered, by whom the project should be get delivered, and who is the manager of the entire project. So basically we will more really discuss the SDLC life cycle. The first one is requirement analysis. So what includes in requirement analysis? It includes identify what the app needs to do, like for example user login, course browsing, video streaming, etc. are the requirement analysis. The second one is system design. Whether the system is high level or low level, design of the system components, data flow and interfaces. Implementation and coding, actual writing of the application using program languages and framework. Testing, ensuring the software work as intended, unit testing, integration testing or user testing. And finally the deployment, making the software available to user is the part of a deployment. And here this is how our software development life cycle does work. So moving on to the next agenda of our project presentation, that is project overview. Basically project overview gives us the idea of how the entire project is made. The project type is web application, that is data driven decision support system, and app also. The tools and technology which are used in the entire project are for front end, it is React of web and Flutter of for the mobile. In the sense, if we want to use the web applications in the website, the React coding is done, and for the mobile the Flutter is done. Backend Node.js with Express or Django. Like we have applied Node.js with Django both, so we are added them both. MySQL, that is structured data, and MongoDB, that is flexible data. The cloud cloud application we are uses Firebase or AWS for hosting or storage and the authentication. The APIs, it is RESTful APIs for front-end and back-end communication. Main feature and functionals. The main feature and functions of the project are secure sign-in and login for the students and instructor. Social media or email-based authentication. Role-based access control for student instruction and admin. And here we are done with the architecture diagram of an overall project, that the one actor has to register or log in, then they have to get the growth. and after that we have completed the entire strategy. So moving on to the next agenda, we will more clearly see the concept. The fourth one is requirement gathering and analysis. So what requirement gathering basically means? So requirement gathering basically means the collections of the data, and analysis is studying the data. Collecting and studying the data is the part of requirement gathering and analysis. There are three parts which are functional requirements, non-functional requirements, and the risk factor. First, moving on to the functional requirement, we need user registration or login to use the user registration and login, course creation and enrollment, video lectures and study material access, quiz assignment and certificate generations. All these are the functional requirements which we need for the projection and continuation of our data. The non-functional requirements are fast and responsive performance, high security for the user data and content, user-friendly and accessible interface, reliable uptime with a regular backup. Risk factors are server crashes or app down, data breaches or unauthorized access, low student engagement or course dropout, integration issues with the external tool, example video payment or video calls. So these are the functional requirements and non-functional requirements which we are get in our app. Moving on to the next chapter, that is system design and architecture. So this is divided into three parts. First of all is design methodology, second one is high level architecture, and third one is design pattern use. So moving on to the design methodology, modular and layer design methodology divides the system into layers such as presentation, business logic, and data access for the better maintainability. And the second one is mobile first approach, optimize the app primarily for the mobile user while supporting the web access. The second high level architecture. High level architecture is for front end client layer built using frameworks like React Web or Flutter Mobile for delivering a responsive and intuitive UI. Backend application layer, RESTful APIs built with Node.js and Django handle business logic like user authentication, course management, and accessment. Design pattern use, MVC, model view controller, separate business logic, UI, and data for the better maintainability and scalability. Singleton pattern used for managing global configurations like app setting or database connection. So this was basically how the design methodology, high level architecture, and design pattern used in our application. Now moving on to the next chapter, that is development and implementation. So development and implementation has also three factors. Starting with the iterative development process, I would like to share that the app is developed by small scale, allowing frequent updates and feedbacks after each iteration. Features like login, course access, and quiz are built, tested, and improved incrementally. So here we also have a functional architecture diagram which will be discussed. And the second one is version control. Git is used to manage the code changes and collaborate among the developers using platforms like GitHub. Branching strategies are, for example, feature branches develop main, help in organizing and merging code safely. The third one are coding practices. Follow clean code principle with a proper naming convention, modular function, and reusable components. Implements like code reviews, linting tools, and automated testing to maintain code quality and reduce bug. So moving on to the functional architecture diagram of our app, we should start from then open Learnquest, login or register. If you are a old user, you can log in. If you are a new user, you can register. So first choose semester, in which semester you are. In the branch of engineering there are a lot of semesters, so we have to choose first, second, third, fourth, and whatever semester. So according to that they will give you the content level and all of the matchups. So after choosing the semester we will go through three parts, that is practical, quizzes, videos. After if we chooses practical, then we can review the we can read, view the practicals and back to the dashboard. If we choose quizzes to check our mental ability, then attempt quiz and then back to dashboard. After choosing semester videos, then play videos and back to dashboard, then log out and end the practical end the Learnquest app. This is how simply our project does work. Now moving on to the next chapter, testing and quality assurance. So these are the kinds of testing we use for our app to be a good. First one is unit testing. Second, we test individual components like logging, video playback and quiz functions. Then second one is integration testing, text interaction between modular like user login plus course enrollment. And third one is system testing, validate the complete app for functionality, performance and security. User acceptance testing, that is UAT, ensures the app meets user requirement and is ready for deployment. Automation testing speeds up regression testing for frequent update. Bug tracking and QA management, tracks defects and manage the testing workflow. So basically unit testing, the tools where you use are JUnit, that is Java, and Unit, that is .NET, and Jest, that is JavaScript. In integration testing, the tools which are used are Postman, SOAP UI and Selenium. For system testing, the tools which are used are Selenium testing, Apache JMeter. And for the user acceptance testing, performed by the end user with a predefined scenarios. The tools which are used in automation testing are Selenium and app for mobile apps and Cryptpress, bug tracker and QA management. The tools which are used are Bugzilla, TestRail and Jira. Moving on to the next chapter, that is project management practices. The project management practices consist of three parts, that is agile methodology, sprint planning and tools use. The agile methodology, which uses an interactive approach to develop and improve the small app in a manageable parts, allow regular feedbacks from the stakeholder, ensure the product meets user needs. Then the sprint planning involves the product owner, scrum masters and development team. Tasks are selected for the product backlog, prioritizing based on the importance. Define sprint goal, that is implement course enrollment features. Tools used are Jira for sprint tracking, backlog management and assigning tasks. Confluence for documentation and team collaboration. Slack, Microsoft Teams for real-time communication, and Git or GitHub for the version control and code collaboration. Now moving on to the next chapter, that is challenges and solution. The challenge we face during our scalability and performance. Handling increased user and heavy content like videos can slow down the app, causing delays and crashes. The solution could be cloud and CDN. Using cloud services with auto scaling and CDNs for video delivery ensures the app stay fast and responsive under the heavy load. The challenge are managing content delivery large amount of contents like videos at a multiple location, ensure fast delivery and reduce at load times for a user word length. So moving to the next chapter, that is conclusion. In conclusion, building a successful e-learning app requires addressing challenges such as scalability, content delivery, user managed engagement and data security. By leveraging cloud interface, CDNs, real-time syntax and optimizing databases, development can ensure a seamless, fast and scalable learning experience. Additionally, incorporating features like gamification and strong security measures, we had built a successful e-learning application. Moving on to the next chapter, that is future scope. The e-learning app has a strong potential for future growth and enhancement. Upcoming development can include future enhancement, integration of AI for a personalized learning path, AR VR for the immersive experience and voice-based learning for better accessibility. And the research area, that is adaptive learning algorithms, learner behavior analytics and the impact of gamification on retention and motivation. Scalability with infrastructure, the app can be easy scaled to support millions of users globally, including multilingual content and a regional customization to meet diverse learning needs. Sorry. So moving on to the next chapter is a question answer sessions. If someone like to ask a question about our application, I am ready to answer it. Thank you so much.